All right, Sunday, here we go. Another project. Today I'm going to be working on this thing. So what I plan to do today is start getting started. I'm going to start on the project for this, the body kit, the one from Freedom Design. But I want to clear out small little things that I have laying around. These are the Nismo bushings for the front knuckles. I think it's the third, I think it's called the third link. I did change a set on the first Skyline that I had, the white one, and I'm getting antsy. I really want to start installing the body kit, so I brought home the spoiler. So I brought this guy home today. What I'm gonna do, change out the third link first and hopefully get to this today. The third link is a very, very critical part of the suspension. The stock ones are fine, yes, but since I have the Nismo ones, why not put it in? I have a whole bunch of Nismo products, a whole bunch of Nismo parts that I need to do. I'm gonna wait until other things come in, but today I'm gonna get started on this guy. Let me jack the car up first and show you where the third link is. The third link should make a huge difference in handling and driving, drivability and all that kind of good stuff. So let me get started. All right, now that the wheel is off, this is what I'm trying to get at. So right here, these two bushings are the third link. I'm not sure why it's called a third link, but this is what I'm gonna try to get at. Supposedly you're supposed to take these guys off, take the brake caliper off, the kingpin, and take this whole thing off. I've done that in the past, but I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm gonna see if I can just do it on the car, simply because I'm lazy. So we'll see if laziness pays off or if I should have did it the right way. So for now, I'm gonna do it the lazy way and hopefully things work out. So the only reason I took that cap off is because I have a brand new one. This one is kind of cracked on the top, so I'm gonna swap that out. Now I'll do the, I think there's 17s or 19s on the top, and hopefully I can pound these guys out on the car. Okay, so what you saw was the inner piece that flew out, and the only reason it flew out is because I was tapping it from the inside. So it looks like this. This is the whole unit, or this is the whole piece. When I was tapping it from the inside, this popped out. It's just a bushing with a race, whatever. Goes like that. These are the new ones. These are the Nismos. Brand new. Okay, so the whole Nismo design is basically the same. All it did was change out the inner bushings from soft bushings to a nice firm. Oh yeah, it is a big difference. Okay, what I'm gonna do, clean everything up, clean up the inside, put a little grease, use a C-clamp and try to squeeze everything together. I may show you guys that. If it works out, my laziness paid off for once. So let me get that going. All right, so let me see if my laziness is gonna pay off. I'm gonna just use some multi-grease, grease it up, use the C-clamp, clamp everything together. Hopefully it works. Let me find out. Okay, hold it 1 second. I had to stop. This is what I was looking at. So You saw me with the C-clamp trying to push this guy in. Wrong. If you do push it with just the middle, you're gonna blow out the center. It's a good thing I stopped, thought about it. You need to somehow hit the outer edge. Now what I did with my previous Skyline, I got a 29mm socket and pushed it like this. Okay, so do not just push the center. You need to push the ring, not the center part. You need to push the ring. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, forget it. That is not gonna work. I need to take it off. That's the only way to do it properly. My laziness did not pay off. Damn. So pretty much I have to take off the sway bar. Let me show you guys. So I have to loosen these two nuts here and the sway bar there and the shock. Then it should come out. All right, let me just do that real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Oh my God. It only took 2.5 minutes to take this off versus 25 minutes trying to fight with that thing. So what I'm gonna do, use my vise, properly install this thing. I may bring you guys with me to show you guys how I do it, but I don't know, we'll see. All right, I think that is one. Okay, there we go. Now all I need to do, press in the other side, put it back in the car. No sense boring you guys with all this stuff. I'll press this in real quick and I'll be right back. All right, so everything is done. It's all changed out. I had to get creative and use some of these things. So I had to use some of those ball joint press cylinder things in order to get the correct pressing. Remember, the one thing to remember is you need to press on this outer lip, either this outer lip or this outer lip. Make sure you press on the steel lip. Do not press on this center. All right, the last piece of it is the cap from Terra Firma, I think it's from Terra Firma. I'm not sure if I'm saying their name correct, but other than that, it's easy. Put everything back in. I forgot the torque spec on the castle nut, the kingpin nut. Just search online, Google it, you guys can find out. This is the last piece that I need. Brand new cap, and we'll see if it goes on. Okay, that is it. The passenger side is done. It was actually pretty easy. Just take your time, get creative. You'll figure out how to pound the edges in if you have to, or actually do whatever it takes. Anyway, let me get this tire on and give you my final thoughts. All right, that is it for today's project. That was pretty fast, pretty easy. Just take your time, look at it, figure it out. You can pretty much decide on how you want to attack it. Make sure you press the outer ring and not that center ring. You should be fine. It's crazy hot. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to start on this project. So I'll get started on the GTR wing probably tomorrow. And that should be it for today. Thanks everybody for sticking around. I really hope this helps someone out there. That's the main goal of the channel. Okay, one last thing before I go. I did make an error on my calculations for the body kit from Freedom Design. The kit came out to roughly, at that time with the exchange rate, approximately 6,000 and some change. But I did have to pay for shipping from Freedom Design a long way over in Chiba to the storage lot. Then I had to pay for that storage and then the shipping to come to the United States. So just want to clarify that part. All right, now we can get out of here. Thanks again, everybody. I'll see you again on my next project.